And a great and wondrous sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she was pregnant, and she cries out in pain as she was about to give birth. And there appeared another sign in heaven, and see, a great fiery red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail draws the 3rd part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, who was about to give birth, to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she bore a man-child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up to Yahweh and to his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she has a place prepared by Yahweh to be nourished there 1,260 days. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown out, that serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. He was cast down to the earth, and his angels were cast down with him. Mind you, war broke out in heaven. Remember that? And in 2016, the war is not over. It is still raging. 2016, wow, and the war is still raging. That just lets us know that there was more there than met the eye. There is more there than that now meets the eye. It's a great controversy. And thus the title, The Great Controversy. The Global War and Freedom. The time is coming, it has been said that the time is coming upon the earth when there will be a time of trouble as never before. There was also a time that people will come to the United States of America. They flock here for it is a land of freedom, the land of freedom, religious freedom. But the time is coming, and it's right upon us that the United States is no longer, people are going to be banned from coming here because it's no longer the land of freedom that as we once knew it, but the land of tyranny, religious tyranny. It has become. And sometimes future, maybe sooner than we think. Who knows? Maybe this year, calendar year. But the time is upon us, and it's perhaps maybe this generation, in our generation, that a time of trouble will set in as never before happened upon this earth. At which during that time, it is foretold that Michael will stand up. Mind you, the battle is not over. Michael will stand up at that time in defense and deliverance of his people. The persecuting power of the typical Assyria, which is none other than the United States of America, during which time 144,000 plus others will be delivered. Michael is none other than that of Yahweh, Elohim, Yahweh, aka Yahshua, in battle array. He is our battle axe and weapon of war. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe.